welcome to GEEKAMANIA! And today we are concluding an episode that Ben Hawkes did. That's other Ben. I'm normal Ben, for those of you who are regulars to our show. Wink, smiley face, LOL. Yeah, we are doing Ben's Sweet and Sours, the continuation, because we've all gone away and followed our instructions, except for Ben Hawkes, because he's not here because he's lazy.
Because he doesn't want me to kill him with fire.
But we are going to be doing the dice roll for him as well.
So at the moment, as usual, we have Kia.
Michael.
He always messes it up, even when he's asleep. Michael's asleep, by the way. Be quiet, guys. Shush! That's Mark as well we have there.
Mark!
He's awake. That's okay.
Ben.
I'm Ben.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Mark, I think we'll start off with you. So, what was your task that Ben Hawkes left you with?
Pilot of Adventure Time and Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
Yes, and have you watched them both? Have you done your homework on time like a good boy?
Yes.
Good.
I've
Good,
watched
so...
most of Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
most
not all,
of it.
not all of it though, because I was watching the.
Wow.
Am I in the shot?
Yes, you are in the shots. Mark, continue with your conversation that's relevant. What did you think of Adventure Time, pilot?
I thought it was a bit of a head scratching, what the fuck am I watching kind of thing. It was like, alright, what am I watching? I thought the voices were really good, and some of the jokes I thought were quite funny, especially a bit when he was like, you're now in the future on Mars, and Abe Lincoln, with Abe Lincoln there.
With Abe Lincoln in the future on Mars. Don't think about it.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought it was quite entertaining, and then we watched another episode, which was the one to do with the
Card Wars,
which was a really good episode. I like the fact as well the animation was a lot better, and it had a lot more of a story with the pilot. It just felt like
you can see how much the show's evolved over time. Yeah.
And also the pilot was a bit like there wasn't really much of a plot to it. It was just to save the princess, and they just added all these jokes in.
Well, the pilot is just like it was a test. It was to show what it was like and like to get things on the ground and see if the characters worked. And like it was only done by a small team. Like I think it was pretty much just Pendleton Ward and like a few other guys.
And it shows us like even for a small team, it shows us how good it is. And then when they had the production value and all the extra money, it just shows how much
might of Cartoon Network behind.
Yeah, and I can see why people like it, you know, kind of thing. Why the characters are quite funny and that sort of thing as well. So, and the voice actors as well are amazing. You have like John DiMaggio,
the guy who voices SpongeBob.
Yeah, Tom Kenny. Who else is in it?
Those are the two like main big good voice actors. Like, there's quite a few other guys, but yeah. Yeah. So Adventure Time is good. Not a very salty sour then. Not very bitter.
No, not really. It was just very strange. I was thinking when we watched the other episode, I found with having actual plot and like a story, I actually enjoyed it a bit more than it's just random like.
But then you have
Garth
Marenghi's Dark Place.
Out of 5.
Oh, out of 5, yeah.
Probably a pilot, maybe 3, and probably the other episode, maybe 4.
You only meant to do the pilot.
It's fine. He's keeping review other things. It's fine. It shows that he's been interested enough to go and review more.
You say that, we put it on 4.
Yeah,
well, true.
Yeah, but, you know.
But he enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. And
but the more important question, which is a question I'm sure Ben Hawkes would have liked to ask, if he was here, would you keep watching Adventure Time? Is that something you'll keep abreast of?
I probably might do as soon as I finish watching Game of Thrones, just to see what the other episodes are like. You know,
that's a logical link right there.
Yeah.
As soon as you finish Game of Thrones, you're like, what?
To be fair, a lot of the themes are fairly similar. And
also as well, I always find I have to watch one series at a time. Like I watched a load of Breaking Bad and now Game of Thrones, so I find with working that up.
You like to finish your plate before you move.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm watching too much and it's like I forget where I am and that kind of thing as well.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. So, moving on. What did you think of Garth Marenghi's Dark Place?
I liked it. I liked the first episode, and I watched about 5-10 minutes of the second episode, and I honestly thought it was quite funny. I like the characters, and it's just how badly made, but you can tell it's purposely badly made.
It's intentionally bad.
Yeah, it's hilarious, and you can tell when they're talking just how bad the dubbing is and that sort of thing. But for what it is, I think it's a rather clever show.
Yeah.
I might see the rest of it just to see what the rest of it is like.
So you would keep watching it?
I potentially would, but then it's kind of like I might have to watch maybe another episode to see what it's like properly, like, you know.
So out of 5?
probably maybe 3.5, but I need to watch the rest of some more episodes before I get to decide, because I like comedy like Bottom and Fawlty Towers and that kind of thing, so I have to give it a couple more episodes a go, because I'm not as much into black comedy as I am into like slapstick kind of witty comedy like Monty Python, Bottom and Fawlty Towers. So.
Fair enough. Right, I think I'll go next. We'll leave Kia for last. So yeah, my really tough task.
So fucking tough.
I
can't believe you made it through this.
I had to watch something by Joss Whedon, you guys. It was really tough.
It's playing just for you, Ben. It's playing just for you.
I mean, in the end, I chose to. I feel like I'll do my segment on a show that I have been watching and just watched an episode of. The Shield, Agents of Marvel. I've messed that title up, but who cares? But yeah, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The Joss Whedon spectacular, it's not Firefly in the Marvel universe, shut up. But no, I like this show. I am a big fan of Marvel. I like a lot of the characters, I like a lot of the ideas. I just wish they pushed the boat out a bit more. Like, they're playing it a bit too safe right now. Like, they're not really trying anything major with, like, outside characters from the Marvel Universe. We've had, like, hints to Graviton, and we've had hints to Claw, and we've had hints and hints and hints, and one showing of Samuel L. Jackson going, this was a really nice bar. Which was nice. It was a really nice bar, Samuel L. Jackson, thank you. But I'd like to see more of you.
It's a nice motherfucking bar.
It's
Get that
public.
motherfucking bar with this motherfucking plane.
It's public access. Actually, if anything, it'd be get that fucking aquarium off of my fucking plane. But yeah, the most recent episode specifically is what I watched. That's Joss Whedon, and it's new, and I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not exploiting the system here, Hawks. I'm kind of exploiting the system. Kind of.
I hate you for it because of what I had to do.
But yeah, like we were promised a tie-in episode with For the Dark World, and we kind of just got, hey, that For the Dark World, that was a film. Look, we're cleaning up his mess. Let's move on with the plot. And they just kind of fuck off. And look, there's an Asgardian though. You guys like Asgardians. Yeah, but he's not Thor or Loki or Odin or Balder or Sif or anyone we know. He's just a dude that just happens to be from Asgard.
The dude.
Make some story!
He doesn't even know Thor.
He doesn't even know... Well, he knows Thor, but he's never met him.
Did
he knows Thor like I know Kim Kardashian. Oh my god, that's the first and last time I will ever compare Thor to Kim Kardashian.
I love to see when he said he's just a dude, comes in with a dude, like clothing from the Big Lebowski, and he says, I'm the dude.
No. No.
No.
But yeah,
it
was an alright episode, and Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. it's enjoyable. It's nothing amazing. It's nothing quite as good as the Marvel films. It's nowhere near as the holy grail that is Avengers. That's sitting up there on Mount Olympus looking down at everything else Marvel's doing, like, why aren't you guys as good as me yet?
Come on, guys!
But yeah, I like it, and I'm going to keep watching it. And that's my opinion on Joss Whedon.
Out of 5?
Out of 5, it's a 3.5 so far. I feel like this could easily become a 4 or a 5.
It could.
If it just pushed a little more.
Well, it is Whedon. But
Yeah.
in the next few
Oh,
episodes, he could just come out and just go, by the way, boom!
Yeah, this is he is known for explosivity. So yeah, I have high hopes. So, we move on to Kia. Kia,
Yay!
what was your project that Ben Hawks gave you?
Oh,
Do tell us a story, Kia.
I picked a sour.
Yeah, Mark picked 2 sours too. He likes them.
I got fucked in the arse by this whole process. Because I had to watch the Jonas Brothers concert movie.
In 3D.
I did not watch it in 3D.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's in
on a
3D.
laptop.
So Kia, how was the Jonas Brothers concert movie in 3D?
Shit, in a word. I went into it as much as you know, Jonas Brothers. No one's got a real good opinion of them, particularly in this circle. I went into it thinking I'll give it a chance. There might be some editing, some cinematography that I could take away from it. There really isn't. It's utter crap. I suffered an hour and a half of this shite. They the first 5 minutes, I knew I was going to want to kill myself by the end of it, because the first 5 minutes is a really contrived scene of them in a traffic jam, and they go, "Oh God, there's a traffic jam. We have to be at the concert in an hour. Quick, let's run through that building. We've got to get to the helicopter." And then they run away from a crowd of screaming girls. And oh my God! And there's a big, fat black man called Big Bob who at the end comes out and raps to one of their songs, which is weird enough as it is. The fans fuck me off immensely. There's one scene where it cuts to this girl and she goes, "They're bodacious."
Oh,
Oh.
oh, that hurts.
They're as bad as that some of those One Direction fans you saw.
No, that sounds worse.
That's what it's worse.
Those fans were at least legible.
And then these.
Well, even the one
They
that
do this
that,
fucking-
I know they love me.
Yeah, well, she was just weird. That
Yeah.
not
She was
that.
just a stalker. There were 3 mega douchey moments in this film. Or mega douchey parts. Number 1, they kind of compared themselves to the Beatles.
Which is always a no-no.
Yes.
Unless you're God.
2, they had at different points in the film. They had like when they was going to do a section about the fans. The word it went faded to black. The word fanatic came up on the screen, and then it had the dictionary definition of what a fanatic is.
Right.
And they had a couple of moments like that. And 3, they wish they were busted, which is just an overbearing theme for
They
them.
wish they were busted. Wow, that is a
Did
sentence
they
you don't
actually,
hear
actually
much.
say
No.
Did they actually say that? We wish they were busted.
No, they don't. They don't have to say it.
Did they sing a song about crashing a wedding?
They did
And
not.
then sing a song about the future?
Now I know.
And then
for
sing a crappy song about Thunderbirds?
I know for a fact they have
I saw
covered
that
a lot
film.
of busted songs in the past. They didn't do it for the film though, because I don't know, because they couldn't get the rights to. They wish they were busted, essentially. And they have. There's also the weird bit where there's 3 guys who dress up like them and meet the fans who can't meet the real ones. They say, if you can't meet the real ones, why not meet the fake ones? We're the fake Jonas Brothers. And then they are extreme. These fake Jonas Brothers are extremely racist because they go up to a black guy and go, "I loved you in Rush Hour."
Fuck!
Oh yes.
No.
Not even the worst part of the film. I mean,
Wow.
it gets to halfway point of the film and they bring out Demi Lovato, whatever her name is, from Disney days, which she's got a little bit better. She can actually sing, unlike the rest of those fuckers. However, it's still not enough to save it. And then it kind of goes on and you kind of get worse and worse and worse. And just when you're teetering on the edge of, should I hang myself or should I just wait to the end and then watch something good? They bring out Taylor Swift. This is why I hate Hawks now, because he made me watch Taylor Swift by osmosis of that film. And there was a really weird pedo bit in it. They halfway through the concert, they go off stage, they all get a hose and they start spraying the crowd with white foam.
So, Kia, out of 5 stars,
Yeah.
what did you think about Jonas Brothers the concert movie in 3D?
I think it should be wiped off the face of the planet. I think every copy should be found and fired into the sun.
So that's
That's not a
0
star
out of 5.
value! It's a star
Star
So
value.
you find into a star, a big one.
I would say 1.5, because there was
Oh.
one witty part in the entire film.
Oh, which gave it that 1.5 star.
Yeah.
I gave it the extra bit because at the end they have a bit just as it goes before it goes to the credits. There's them sat in a cinema wearing 3D glasses if they just watched the film. And this is the joke that's the wittiest part of the whole thing, is that one of them points at the audience and says, "You there, can you give me some popcorn because I don't have any?" That is the wittiest part of the whole thing.
That's the wit. That's the wit.
That's
Yes.
the wit.
That's the high point.
That is the high point of it.
So, Kia, the follow-up question I have to ask: would you
No!
watch
No, not
more
on your life. No.
Jonas
never.
Brothers videos after this one?
No, I would not. I really wouldn't.
Well, that's
I can't see any future where I would continue watching these people. Also, why the fuck was it in 3D? Because there was no fucking... there was a handful of 3D moments, and everything that was 3D drumsticks, guitar picks, and it was all CG'd. As soon as they threw the guitar pick, it went to CG. It was like, oh, 3D-ness. Why? Why is this film allowed to live? Why did I have to watch it? And why the fuck is Ben Hawks not here so I can punch him?
Because
That's
kids,
why he's
two
not here.
words. No,
That explains everything.
2 words. They're cunts.
Ben Hawks is a cunt? That's
Wow.
3 words, Mark. Why would you say that?
I mean,
No,
I
Jonas
hate you right
Brothers.
now, and that's... I
Jonas
say
Brothers and
that.
Disney. They're cunts.
Wow.
Not Ben.
Wow.
Of course Ben's not a cunt. He's lovely.
And
guy,
on
not
that
Ben.
bombshell...
Yeah, okay, moving on. We are continuing this tradition. This is an ongoing series, and this week, since I won this last week,
Why?
I won. Let's be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah.
I won. We're picking them again, and I have chosen the categories. There's 6 sweets and 5 sours. I couldn't think of an even number because I'm an idiot. So yeah, don't patronise me, sir. For that, you are rolling first. So, Mark, roll the dice. If you get a 1 to 3, you get a sour. If you roll a 4 to 6, you get a sweet. Cool.
Oh, Ben works it a different way.
I know.
Three.
Three.
Notice the failure of a roll, resulting in the failure. So, Mark, pick one of those 5 slips there. That is your sour.
What, sour?
That's a sour, yeah.
I thought that...
1 to 3 is a bad. 4 to 6.
I thought the
is
5 were the sweet.
No.
No,
Pretty
5 were the sour.
Let me just check. Okay. Yeah, no, that's the sour.
Okay.
What did you get, Mark?
My Immortal.
You got the worst one, Mark. my Immortal. I'll tell you what my Immortal is, Mark. Contrary to popular belief, you're not going to be watching the Evanescence song, My Immortal. No.
Oh, I see the foreshadowing comment earlier.
My Immortal
Yes.
is one of, historically, the worst fan fictions ever written by man or woman.
Oh god, is this
So-
gonna scar me for life?
Oh, yes. So, all you have to do is just listen to My Immortal Parts 1 and 2 on YouTube. And we'll hear what Mark thinks of that later.
Yay!
Kia, would you care to roll for yourself?
I would.
You get a 1!
Another
You get a sour!
Fuck me in the butt.
What does
fuck
Kia
you
get
too.
the delight of?
Wow, I cannot read that.
Oh, Kia has to watch 3 videos by a man on YouTube called Donkey.
Okay.
Donkey is a League of Legends player who has a unique sense of humour. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
You get to watch
Hey
Donkey.
kid, at least you get humour. I get fucking fan fiction shit.
You get no sympathy from me. You got Sours last week and got 2 fucking amazing shows, and I got Jonas Brothers. You suffer this week for that.
I know.
You will suffer next week for Joss Whedon.
Yes, and you will suffer as well.
And possibly for this if it turns out to be horrible.
Michael! Yeah, you can keep that. You roll for yourself. Shit.
Enough of everyone gets sours.
Michael rolls a 6! Michael gets a sweet. No, that's the bad one.
That's the
Pick from
side.
the other one.
And you should roll for Ben Hawks.
Yeah, I'll roll for Hawks.
What did you
What
get?
did you get?
Attack on Titan.
Yeah! You get to watch Attack on Titan, my favourite anime right now.
I have to make
Just-
you watch as well.
Just the one episode, that's all you need to watch.
You've never actually mentioned it then.
I've never mentioned
I
Attack
know.
on Titan except watch it. Right,
I bought a manga as well in London.
now I will
okay.
roll for Ben Hawks. It's a 3!
Oh!
Oh no, Ben! Oh no! What do you get? Ben Hawks is going to watch a film called Ultramarine, which is based on Space Marines and Warhammer 40,000. It is one of the worst animated films I have ever had the displeasure of viewing. And he gets to watch it, because he wasn't here.
Payback.
And I have
Payback.
chosen him. So, guys, are you happy with your choices?
I don't know.
Fuck no.
I'm not entirely sure what this is, but I'll give it a whirl, I suppose.
Alright.
It being in the sour pile does not bode well.
Yes.
But anything's better than the fucking Jonas Brothers, so...
That was Ben Upton.
I'm actually in a sense kind of I hope this won't be as bad as Jonas Brothers, but I don't really have much
Mark,
luck.
there is no hope for you. You're lost.
That was
Yeah, completely. Have you read it then, Keir? This? Or
No.
heard of this?
that was Ben Upton's Sweet and Sours. Enjoy next week when we find out what these guys think about these things.
Oh, who's going to do next week then?
We will decide that next week. We'll leave it as a surprise, shall we?
Surprise!
So-
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's
I'm gonna
Kia.
come back with no
That's
cheese,
Michael.
it's so sweet. That's not.
That's Ben.
Oh, Michael did it right for once. That's Geekamania, guys. See
Woo!
you next week.